It's been a few days since I posted. I was a bit busy and a bit addicted to a certain game that starts with an M. Plug! I wanted to give this sorcery thing a few days to rest, because, you know, I don't want to just be beating a dead horse or bush or whatever the fuck analogy you want to call it. Whatever. You know what? Shit. Anyways, we've already been over the stuff that I covered a few days ago, so let's get to the new stuff. I'm pretty sure last time that I checked this, he said that he was going to be doing like daily updates, right? If I'm wrong, check my last video, because I swear it was in there. I'm pretty sure he deleted that. I'm pretty sure he deleted himself saying that, which is kind of funny because we all know he can't do that. We know he can't do that, but you know, let's take a look at the new stuff, because I'm sure most of you can't even see these sneaks. I'll turn the sound on for this one. That looks pretty good, right? Pretty good, pretty cool. And again, I just want you guys to know that the only reason I'm going over this stuff first is because later we'll get into all the evidence against him. But I want to give him a fair chance. I want to give, you know, the other guy that gave me the evidence a fair chance. And I want to, you know, state our biases, right? But you got to remember, Vance might be grim. And if he is grim, which we'll get into later, then, you know, he's still a scammer, and that's you know, it's so lame. Even if he's not grim, it's still not the best matchup, because he has re-released the game for even more money after you paid for it, which is still kind of lame. Plus, he delayed the release by 2 whole months, and then only just now said that he was going to post it again after I said something. As for the other guy, he just straight up hates this game, so you know, he's probably an unreliable source, you could say. That's why I made him give me a lot of proof to actually believe him, because I know he's probably biased, because he's preying on this game's downfall. But yeah, in short, he did a few bug fixes in the log over here. Checklist, nothing happened except for the Sorcery 1 OST. Yeah, so it's not the most professional OST, which, you know, it's fine, but man, is this the progress? This is the only progress we have, man. He said that he has to focus on college for a week, yada yada yada. Gonna delay the game, delay the stuff, and he's gonna make it in a short period of time afterwards. Again, saying that he's gonna make it in a short period of time again after he already said that he would be making daily updates. And by daily updates, I think he means one day. And it was just a bunch of bug fixes. And I'm a little bit confused here, because I'm pretty sure this guy is a solo dev, right? Vance is a solo dev, so, you know, hypothetically, if Vance and Grim are not the same person, why isn't Grim working on the game? That's kind of weird. That's kind of interesting, you know? I feel like Grim would actually have possibly more progress on the game being done, but, you know, interesting, man, interesting. That's all I have to say. But that's pretty much all he's said in the past 4 days. So let's get to the evidence against him. Now, we had a long call. I'm not going to go through this all extensively, because that would take like 30 minutes, a 30-minute long video. But anyways, this guy is saying that the sorcery owner scammed him off of getting his logo. We already know about this. We all know that Grim stole the logo a long time ago, made a video about that, and yes, this did happen. It is true. I already know. I don't even need to verify it. This next screenshot is 2 of the admins, or former admins. I don't know if they're still currently on the staff team, but pretty much they're saying, if anyone ever tries to blackmail you, ban them and accuse them of being a pedophile. Typical strat. Hey, low-key, that would work 100%. It's not even a bad strat. It would probably just work. At least if it's some like random person in the Discord, you know, yeah, they're just banned. They're gone. And he says, worst case, they turn out not to be a pedophile. Why is that a bad thing? Why is it bad that there's no pedophiles? And they were going to throw another helper under the bus. You know, just ban him. But whatever. Next, we're getting into the guy called Zuji. Now, this Zuji guy, now he doesn't want to, you know, talk about it or get into this drama more, but I'm gonna have to talk about it, because pretty much all of the important screenshots with Vance are with him. So we're gonna have to talk about it. This quote says, "The guy showed me screenshots of Vance saying, yeah, N-words, be stupid as shit, I'll just drop another one. Not gonna lie, it does look like some AYZ would say. Now, here's the kicker. Guess what? AYZ, guess who that is? Guess who AYZ? I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It's Vance's alt account. Yeah. It's his alt account. Really? Are you kidding me? This guy has so many alt accounts. I don't even know which one is the main. I can't tell you. I couldn't tell you. But anyways, this screenshot is a bit cropped off. But basically he says, have you finished projection? And this guy says, yeah. And this same person talking to 2 different people continues the conversation. You lied to me about finishing projection. You lied to me long ago. Yep, I am. And it's the same guy. This is Grim and this is Vance. Both having the same conversation. So this was a long time ago. This wasn't like recent or anything. This guy was banned. He was banned. Vance or Grim was banned, right? So how would he even know? And Vance, his account was like pretty much new. His account was a baby, fresh. Cause these screenshots are like what, 2 or 3 months apart. Anyways, this is another person I have no clue about. He says, what does that mean either, bro? AYZ account. He had 3 previous accounts prior to Vance. And then this screenshot is a lot blurrier, but there is context behind it. In the call, he was telling me how Vance bought this car. He owned at least 1 supercar that he bought with sorcery money.
Alright. He asked if he doesn't own sorcery anymore.
Right.
Ghost him. I saw that, looks fire, but I'm not gonna support it no more if you don't own it. Let me tell you a little secret, cause I fuck with you. I still own that shit. Nice, bro. Lol. Instead of 2 million, the game made 25 million in wave 1. W manifesting.
Robux? 25 million Robux?
Yeah, the game made like 1 million USD in its entire run.
How is that 1 million USD? That's not close to 1 million.
No, that's not the entire count.
It's just wave 1. 25 million, right? In wave 1.
Wave 1 is 25 million without the premium payouts or any game passes. That's just the game passes. And then you gotta take into account that every hour someone with Roblox premium spends in the game, he gets 400 Robux. Here, he got on his build and he wiped it. Like he played on it, he wiped his rogue lineage slot. I don't know how that works. And you saw the screenshot of it's okay to be gullible, I believe everything I say, right? This one?
Yeah.
Then he said, can you just add me back on Vance already? Lol. I'm the only dude you ain't added back, as if I'm your op. I'm not Vance, bro. He's doing this right now to like try to steer back, you know what I mean? No, he did like that's after the after he said, what's it called? Okay, so he first said he is Vance, and now he's saying he's not Vance because they had a beef, and on the Vance account he got unadded. This is Vance on his different account. This is Purg, what he went by on one of his accounts, Purgatorio.
Why does he have so many accounts?
Because he okay. So there's kind of like a timeline that we're trying to figure out right now. He made a bunch of games, but he always changed his name because he's known for scamming.
Yeah.
Look, Zarasu, Zarasu is a sorcery admin. I think you can even check. We banned from Cursed Gear automatically for being staff in sorcery. You see this random guy. He talks to Zuji and then they just randomly mention this shit. Alright, this is the A's account, AYZ.
Right.
This is his account before he made sorcery. Or what he was called before he made sorcery. And I can prove that to you. This is what sorcery looked like in its early stages. This was still a Naruto game at the time. He had this Mighty Omega copy, right?
Oh yeah, we already.
Oh, there we go.
Heard
there we
about
go.
the stolen assets thing. That was a long time ago.
Look at this orb. This is the same trait or talent orb that you get every 25 levels. I don't really know where he stole it from, but it's definitely stolen, and it's also like featured in sorcery.
I mean, it's just a talent card system.
Oh yeah, look.
That makes it pretty hard for him to say that he's not the same person. Like, if he swapped accounts 4 times.
It's like a bit hard to believe when a person is trying this bad to get this person down, but Bro, I just cannot let this shit slide because, first of all, I spent like $500 on the game. Game never reopened again, except for now. And he
Yeah.
instantly banned me. He instantly banned me for
Yeah,
putting all this
no, I
information
get it.
publicly
I
out.
get it. Eraser was apparently trying to tell me that, you know, Vance had made over $1 million at least and had bought one supercar at least. Okay, this is the lowest ball I could possibly ball. I am pretty much shooting at the floor. So I'm not going to read this whole wall of text, but TLDR, owner has always been a scammer and is a blatant asset stealer along with not fulfilling promises for his player base. Also, fun fact, the current UI in the game is the old UI from Sorcery over a year ago, actually. So it's the same UI that we had a really, really long time ago. And what he was telling me in the call is that it's just been reverted to a older version of Sorcery, which is interesting to know. I don't know, but then he does make a pretty, in my opinion, stupid claim. He's saying that they stole the Jujutsu Kaisen OST. Who gives a fuck? I don't care. So many games use OSTs. Like, it's the most common thing. Nobody cares. Nobody. And then Eraser says, or accuses Vance of stealing the database from Ninja Storm Online, this game, which was a very, very old Naruto game. And here he points out the coincidence of them possibly being the same person. And then, you know, Prim says, you think Vance wouldn't add anyone if I asked him to? I don't know why he would. Guess he'll just listen to anything you say like a good boy, unless, oh, you know, maybe the same person. But and then here he says he used Zuji for rogue builds, and it's simple, confirming that he was actually talking to him a lot. And then he says he got someone on Vance's account and is talking on it. Lol, S tier gaslight. And Zuji says it's probably Jamyi or whatever he's called. This dude is really trying to defend himself. So maybe he also has people playing on his Roblox account at the same time too. Because I saw them playing at the same time. I'm like, how could they be the same person? Clearly it's not. You know, what if he's got a different tab open, you know, just to prove it or something? I don't know. You know what? Let's pull it up right now. But you know, when we go to his page, right? His Roblox. Lunesia, Grim, Antjit, Grim _ Cure, O block 4KT _ AYZ. Interesting. Grim _ Cure, Sehakriel. He changes his name to the same thing a lot. You can see multiple changes of, you know, the same username. Grim Cure is in here 3 times, sorry. Sehakriel is in here 3 times now, because it's his current username. Twice. Trend XXET twice, again. Cobra Vein, twice, again. It's very interesting, to be honest. And then he sends me screenshots of people with, like, you know, blurred out usernames, which, if they're not going to reveal their identity, how can I trust it? I'm not going to use those as a source. And I'm slightly disappointed on Sorcery. You know, he can make the excuse that he has college and stuff, focus on college. That's understandable if it's true. I don't even know if he's telling the truth or not. It's impossible to tell with this guy. He did say daily updates. Instead, he gives us sneaks. I don't know if these are getting implemented immediately or not, or when they're getting implemented. Hopefully they do. Again, I like the combat. I hope it turns out as a good game, but I think the you know, percentage chance of that is very low, incredibly low. But I feel like I keep having to make these videos because nothing is happening with the game. Progression only happens in the developer scene when I say something or when drama is made about the game, and that's not how it should be. It should just be progressing on its own. And by the way, there should be more developers. He's only solo developing because he wants all of the money. He wants every single penny, no percent shared. That's why the only developer that he added was Grim himself. He wouldn't add anybody else, not because of security reasons. He doesn't want people stealing the files or something. Dude, your developers are not gonna do that. They're your developers. Make a contract. It's simple. It's like the easiest, like, brain dead fucking idea. But he won't do it because, well, we all know why. he doesn't want to share his money. He doesn't want anybody else taking any percentage to further the game. He doesn't want to reinvest into the game. He doesn't want to, do anything for it. He just wants the money out of it. And it's very clear to see that, because if he didn't, we would have a lot more devs. We would actually have a developer team, but there's nothing. It's just him, because there's genuinely no way that you get accused of stealing assets and suddenly another solo developer comes in, does just as good of a job, if not better, and doesn't have any stolen assets. That doesn't make any sense, especially if they're the same person. Clearly he's going to be still stealing assets. Of course, I don't have any proof of that, so let's not make that a accusation. It's just an accusation, I guess. This is what I think, in my opinion, is probably happening. And sorry for the little tinfoil tangent right there, but that's just what I think. But yeah, that's gonna be about it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.